What's going on? It's your boy Big Man, better known as NevTheKing.
Yeah. Big 4-5, make him dip. I was on the block, I was tripping off a strip.
Welcome to Culture Interviews.
Prop money, prop money. Yeah, I seen your vid, you was flexing prop money.
I'm from Flatbush Junction to be specific, East Flatbush, whatever you want to call it. I was born in Houston, but I'm from Flatbush. I grew up in Flatbush. 26, I'm about to be 27, May 12th. It's like a month and a half from now. Pretty cool. I used to call myself King Nev Supreme, and that was like my little secret version of saying King never had a Love Supreme. A Love Supreme was like my favorite jazz album by John Coltrane, and like I was on the chase for that album. I just wanted to own it because something about it inspired me and shit. So my best friend had bought the vinyl for me for my birthday, and I was like, whoa, like I have it now, so I can't be King Nev Supreme anymore. I'm just Nev Supreme. And I've been doing that for so long, and I had like a few people kind of like start biting my style and doing the shit that I was doing. So then I ended up changing my name again to NevTheKing, could kind of keep it like close to what it used to be. And then I started getting tired of that because it's like I've been seeing people that I've like influenced, or like people that I used to hang with, all of a sudden doing all the shit that we spoke about doing. Just like cliche story of anybody that's an influencer that shared their ideas with the wrong people. And then like now it just became Big Man. As a producer, I really would like, I would flip out if I could get like, if I could produce a full project alongside like Sizzle, like Southside from 808 Mafia, or like ATL Jacob, or like I want to say honestly, I really enjoy his beats. Ronnie J, like RJ Slots, and I have his info. I should tap in, but like, I want to go about it in a way where it's like a little bit more authentic, you know. As far as a rapper, like the features I want, I would love to rap on some shit with my boy Perp. I would love to rap on some shit with my boy Richie Samo. I would love to rap on some shit with Larry June. I want to make a song with fucking, damn, like, there's so many people that come to mind. Yo, Booth Boy Icy. That collab would go retarded if I did some shit with Booth Boy Icy. Like, for real. That guy, like, I feel like there would be a crazy sauce that come out of that. That would be some nutty shit. Word. Started making music in like 2008. It was like the golden summer, bro. Like me and all my friends, we were just always skating around, just bumping old school shit. Like my homies from Phony People, some of my homies that were like in pro era now. Grew up with a lot of I grew up with a lot of people that are well known right now. So it's just like we're always hanging out and just doing shit. And I was always playing instruments because like my whole family is full of musicians. So kind of wanted to turn that into something else and started fucking around with trying to make beats and like getting sounds together and whatnot. So after that, it kind of started progressing. By the time I graduated high school, I was already rapping sometimes and shit like that. Get my money together and go to the brewery studio. So I would say like I started taking music really seriously around like 2010, 2011. It's kind of hitting. I started smoking, I would say like, I think it was around summer 2008. I would say like, started smoking with some of my friends after school, or like I would leave during school and then we'd go smoke and just go wherever and roam around. We used to go hang out by like Murrow and shit, by like El Park and stuff like that. So I was always around the weed and just started smoking. That shit was crazy. But like my worst high, bro, I remember, when I used to smoke, bro, back in the day, I used to like laugh so much till I cried, or I would be like paranoid and just start like crying. It was crazy. So one time, like, I used to hide from the chick that I was dating that I smoked weed because her mom smoked and she hated it. Bro, she found out and I was like in McDonald's crying with my friends because I'm so high on my mind. I remember trying to eat this cheeseburger, bro, and I was so focused on crying, bro. It was the worst cheeseburger I ever ate in my life. I fucking puked. Everything was just terrible, bro. Like, that was... Yo, it was ridiculous, bro, I swear. And, like, I remember getting caught, oh, man, like, by my dad. That shit was fried, bro. Oh, man. But, like, that time was definitely fried, though. I was at McDonald's on Flatbush Junction before the remodel. That shit was crazy, bro. No cap. This Butterfinger popcorn. Oh man, that shit is so heat. So heat. It's like Butterfinger candy smashed into a bag of popcorn with like peanut butter drizzled all over it. Shit is crazy. That shit is top 10. Top 10 for real. For a fact. Top 10. Crime Life cast I met outside my house. He was on Flatbush Junction one day. I was with a friend of mine, an old friend of mine, walking down Flatbush, and we saw him standing on the corner. And like all of my homies is crib, you feel me? All of that stuff. So we kind of just seen him. He had like 2 red flags on him. We're like, yo, bro, you alright? And he's just like, yeah. He was just like y'all know where to get a cigarette at, so we just took him to the Lucy spot. But just like something about him just made me want to fuck with him. And then he ended up there to see one of my friends, so we had a friend in common. After that, I started hanging out with him every day, and I used to bring him to studios with me. Like I ended up bringing him to 727 Studios, and that's the studio where he started working at all the time. Started recording all his hits. We was together every single day. Like I could, like, when you saw Cass, you saw me. There's so many pictures that, like, we kind of took off the internet and stuff like that. But, like, people that really know, like, I'm one of the original members of KLB before all of this stuff started happening. Like, and he could tell you himself, free that man, you know what I'm saying? Free Crime Life Cass. But people that know, really know. I was really the real, like, really, like, I know his mother. I met his little sister, you know what I mean? Like, I know that man very well. That's like a little brother to me. I met Squid through Cass before anybody kind of knew who I was like that. But like people knew who I was, but like I really wasn't out there with it. I was just kind of orchestrating stuff and shooting videos for people. Squid would always see me with Cass all the time, and then Squid saw me again when I was shooting for my boy Smoke Perp. I was shooting his show in New Jersey with Squid. Squid was opening for Perp. It was like around the time Smoke Perp had dropped Fingers Blue with Travis Scott, so the show was sold out, and I had to shoot that show. So me and Squid saw each other on stage. He was like, "Yo, it's good, bro." Then we started chopping it up backstage. After that, me and Squid kept in touch since, and feel me, that's just been my boy ever since. That's like my little brother also. Like we always speak to each other all the time. We speak to each other like whenever, to be honest. Like I could hit up Squid right now, he'll pick up. Like that's my boy. So it's just like, yeah, I know those two. Those are like 2 good friends of mine. Like those are 2 people that like I'm really close to. Like me and Cass aren't as close as we used to be, but like people that know me and him really started a whole wave together. We have like a whole EP together that we never released. There's just a bunch of stuff. I grew up in Flatbush, like late 90s. I was born in Houston. From Houston, I was in Brooklyn for a little bit. They sent me to Trinidad and Tobago to live with my mom's family for a little while. Came back to New York in about like 1998, 99. Started going to school here, and then like I was here ever since. I used to go back and forth from here to Trinidad to visit family, but just been here since. My parents were kind of strict growing up, you know, like I have a Haitian dad and a Trinidadian mother, so it was kind of tricky, you know, but they only wanted the best for me. Childhood was it was calm. Like my childhood was awesome. I can't complain about it. Like any other person's like childhood, but like once I started getting a little bit older, I had to go to school by myself, started seeing different things and experiencing Flatbush. That was pretty tough, but I kind of got through it because it was like 2 different worlds. Like you're inside your house, and the minute you gotta go to school, you gotta watch out for certain things. You gotta know where not to go after school because there's gonna be fights and this and that. People used to get robbed. for their sidekick phones. This is when like the sidekick was out. Like flat, like it was actually pretty like wild back in the day in my neighborhood. So I'm thankful that I'm alive, because it was pretty nuts. Like a lot of kids don't make it to even see 18 or like 21. You know what I mean? So I'm glad like my parents were strict enough to try to keep me inside as much as they could, because I started, you know, going outside and doing my own little dirt like anybody else would. But like they did their best to try to instill good things in me that I still practice to this day. So I really like, I'm thankful for that. When I meet a producer who doesn't know anything about music, like that stuff kind of gets me mad. Or like doesn't want to know anything about music, they just click around and it sounds good. Like, it's cool because it's still a talent. These are still your sounds, you're creating them, but it's like, damn, why don't you want to know more about it? I feel like they don't respect the craft enough, and that's pretty whack. I don't want to sound like the old Uncle Joe Budden type dude, because I'm really not. But like, you know, like, come on, we gotta show some respect to some of this stuff. We gotta take a little bit more time to like care about this, you know what I mean? For real. Like, some people are like tripping out. I don't like that. Apart from that, I don't really got nothing crazy as far as pet peeves. Just like, treat me how you want me to treat you. Period. Anything else is gonna annoy me. A bunch of stuff. Yeah. The videos for the Big Man Story about to start dropping. I got like 2 EPs in the vault already finished. I just have to organize it and really get myself ready mentally to drop music and keep up with everyone. So be patient with me, y'all. But it's coming, and it's gonna be heat. Trust me. And I'm also like making a lot of beats too, because I'm a producer for Screwhouse. I'm one of the primary producers for Screwhouse. Like, so that is like that's my baby right there. Like, I put like a lot of my attention into Screwhouse, then my own music, and then shooting people's videos and stuff. Rappers, producers, photographers, video editors, graphic designers, like, we are a fucking powerhouse. Super squad deep. Like, a lot of the members reside in Florida. Tell you everybody, the whole roster right now. Yeah, okay, so it's Richie, Honey, my boy Beetlejuice, crazy ass producer, Twin Glizzy, that's Richie Samo's cousin, he's crazy ass rapper, Screw Adrian, Born Shine, Lone, Bear, my brother 24K, producer that I brought into Screwhouse because it's like me and him produce really well together. So like his first placements were like songs that went on Richie's EP, and we got yeah, man, we're kind of like squad deep, bro. Like, we got my boy Sadball Main, he's done stuff for young bands and a lot of other people in the industry. So it's pretty cool that we have like an arsenal, bro. It's don't play with Screwhouse this year, because we're coming crazy, bro. So it's just like, yeah, we got everything. It's just a big ass machine full of everything we need. And a lot of people know us, a lot of people know of us. You probably heard something by one of us or related to us. So that is Screwhouse. A super collective full of everything you need to make music and keep the eye stimulated. Period. I couldn't say it any more different than that, to be honest. Stay consistent, really. Please don't give up on nothing, even if it feels like it's ass. Please, please, please stay consistent, y'all. Like, shit could change, bro. You can change it. Like, even the things you feel that are out of your power, bro, just like sit and really assess this, because you really got it. Like, for me, if not for you, man, just try your best. Try to be the best version of yourself every second of every minute of every hour of every day in the month, in this fucking year. Just try your hardest, yo. Because if you do that, you're gonna feel so good when you go to sleep. You're gonna get true rest, yo. Consistency. You're gonna bring yourself peace at heart. And don't ever undersell yourself. Somebody don't get it, that's their fault. Don't worry. they'll catch up later, and then we'll be able to assess how you missed out when we get to that, man. Just keep at it, man. We all gonna be straight, man. Just make sure you pure at heart, stay solid. Don't fold on your people that you know wouldn't fold on you. That's it, man. I couldn't say no more, no less than that. Hey, it's Big Man, NevTheKing, Supreme with Flair, whatever you want to call me. Thanks for rocking out Culture Interviews. We here, we everywhere, man. Screwhouse Global, baby. On the vibes.